Hello, and welcome to today's launch event. I'm Carl Cooklands, Global Product Manager for Process Instrumentation and the Medical Technology Market here at PAC. And today, I'm excited to introduce to you the next frontier in leak testing, Astra Dash. I and the whole team at Uson and PAC are pleased to introduce the Astra Dash, a brand new revolutionary leak tester for a wide variety of manufacturing industries. Taking advantage of Uson's many decades of experience with leak testing and learnings from all of our customers' needs, we have developed the Astra Dash to be the single most flexible, scalable, reliable, and approachable leak tester in the world, meeting the needs of the modern factory. The world of manufacturing is evolving. Products are developed into production on shorter timelines. Sophisticated automation is now available to startups as well as larger enterprises. And there is a focus on smaller, more flexible production lines to make the best use of the manufacturing floor. While manufacturing is increasing its power, the experience needed to drive that power is becoming more scarce. This is leading to a centralization of technical know-how, usually at the headquarters level, and even under the best of circumstances, leak testing is typically at the edge of an organization's core engineering discipline. This means that support for the developing frontline workforce is needed, sometimes globally and sometimes at all hours of the day. With all the power and sophistication of manufacturing and the dynamics of the workforce, this means that uptime is more vital to success now than it ever has been before. For some of the more demanding environments, like a validated medical device lens, for example, something as simple as maintaining calibration and maintenance threaten that success in ways that are hard to overcome without a redundant production line. Some industries are starting to centralize their leak testing, at least the method development part, and push those methods to factories within the network. But benchtop leak testers haven't traditionally been good at interfacing with the QMS systems that provide the needed level of control. That is, until now. So, for manufacturers who need easily scalable quality testing, Astra Dash is a leak and flow tester that makes it easy to implement the right test protocol. Unlike other testers, Astra Dash has a modular, pneumatically independent design and a powerful UI, which makes it the most flexible, scalable, approachable, and reliable tester in a generation. And it's my pleasure to introduce it to you with this short video.
Introducing Astra Dash, Uson's latest pioneering step in the leak testing industry. The Astra Dash is the world's first modular, multi-channel leak tester with pneumatically isolated asynchronous channels, representing a dramatic leap forward for instrument uptime, technical accessibility, and flexible, scalable manufacturing. Astra Dash can be configured with up to 4 channel boxes, each with 1 test port and up to 3 auxiliary ports configured according to the test method. Each channel box can be thought of as a single leak instrument unto itself. With this modular design, customers essentially have up to 4 leak or flow instruments running simultaneously. Each channel box is factory configured to the required test method independent of requirements of the other installed channel boxes. Configuration options include a variety of needs, such as an electronic regulator for ramping methods, coupling actuation ports, high-flow valves, and accommodating pressures from vacuum up to 750 psi. Docking and undocking can be performed in 3 simple steps, with safety interlocks to control order of operations, and affirmative power and data connections are maintained by a captive drawbar. The channel box can be exchanged in minutes with a spare to return a channel to operation whenever service or calibration is needed, or can be swapped with one configured for a different test method enabling flexible operations. This innovation is perfect for customers who want to test a different product on demand with the same instrument. The Astra Dash software allows customers to choose the information that is displayed on the home screen before, during, or after a test. Test Method Wizards step the user through the critical parameters of setting up a new test, increasing the accessibility and reducing the mystery for new or inexperienced users. Throughout the system, tooltips are available to the user, putting expert knowledge right at the point of use. The channels, though independent, can be configured to run concurrently or sequentially, as with previous Uson testers. Sequences can be written in a way to enable result-dependent decision-making for complex parts within one or across multiple channels. Additionally, channels could be configured to test multiple aspects of a part in series using individual step results across channels. Of course, they can also run asynchronously with any program at any time for the same part or many, without impact from other channels. Astra Dash leak testers can be configured to run a variety of industry's most common leak testing methods, including pressure and vacuum decay, differential pressure and vacuum decay, mass flow, occlusion, and many others for industries such as automotive, medical devices, and consumer products. The pioneers of modern leak testing are setting the industry's sights on new frontiers with Astra Dash. Visit our website to schedule a demo or learn more.
Wonderful. The next frontier in leak testing is here, and it's called Astra Dash. Let's walk through some of its features. The main unit, or control core as it's known, is faced with a large 22-inch projected capacitance HMI display that controls everything through our own proprietary OS. The HMI also features multi-touch to support pinch and zoom in applicable modules, just like on your favorite tablet device. It is faced with industrialized glass for durability and can even be used by gloved hands. And since we know it's important to keep devices clean, the software includes a screen cleaning utility that temporarily deactivates the HMI, allowing it to be wiped down. The control core also handles all the pneumatic distribution for the channel boxes: standard, medium, and high pressure air or nitrogen distribution, an inlet for an external vacuum source, a collected exhaust line, and a dedicated line for regulated pneumatic couple supply air are all connected from the right side of the control core. When actuated from the software, or via a keyed override on the left side of the instrument, the HMI shifts upwards to reveal the inside, which houses the channel boxes. As mentioned previously, Astra Dash is a modular leak tester. The control core houses up to 4 channel boxes. Each one of them is a configured leak tester unto themselves. The channel box is really the heart and soul of Astra Dash, and it's really what makes it capable of so much more than your average leak tester. Because it's only the pneumatics, spare and alternate configurations can be had much easier than buying a whole new leak tester. They're modular and can be changed in 3 easy steps in only a minute or 2. All that together means that your leak tester can serve multiple production lines from the same equipment. You can be making parts A, B, and C 1 minute, and a short time later be set up to run D, E, and F parts. And think of the implication on uptime. With a spare channel box in waiting, downtime for service or maintenance or calibration is a thing of the past. Each channel box has 2 rugged grips for safe handling in and out of the control core, and the first step of installation uses a captive drawbar to ensure a smooth and controlled connection, with the following steps being safely interlocked to prevent energizing pneumatic circuits prior to an affirmative connection. Astra Dash also has its own proprietary OS developed specific to the needs of the leak testing industry. A best-in-class user experience brings a number of firsts. Users can customize the home screen for each of the channel boxes with a number of widgets to display only the most relevant information for them, just like your favorite mobile device. And this can be different depending on the logged-in user access, enabling different views for different roles. It features a flatter menu design, eliminating getting lost navigating the software, toggling back and forth between different menus. Many of the necessary settings are right in the modules that use them. And with over 2,000 storable programs, there's virtually no limit to your active and archive methods. Speaking of methods, we've placed a great deal of our technical expertise into a test method wizard. Don't know how to get started with a method? Let Astra Dash guide you to the right kind of testing and initial settings, and then adjust from there. A major development is Automation Director because it's the means to eliminating external PLC layers. It is a module with an intuitive visual program that directs all of the externally connected automation events and across all channel boxes at once. For example, if your part needs multi-channel dependent testing for smarter rejection criteria, or if you want to control coupling or interface with other events and sensors from your environment, then Automation Director is the solution for you. Finally, we know how critical continuity is, and so we've engineered Astra Dash to be able to import test methods from our other popular leak testers like SprintMD, SprintIQ, and Qualitech MR. All of that automation needs a world-class communications platform. That's why we've included 16 global digital inputs and outputs, as well as 16 inputs and outputs for each channel box, more than any other benchtop leak tester. We've also included USB ports for things like barcode scanners and other I/O devices, as well as RJ45 ports for Ethernet and industrial Ethernet communications. Finally, we've added an HDMI auxiliary display connection to duplicate the view on an additional screen somewhere. With this platform, we can do a number of neat things to integrate Astra Dash to your organization's systems. Perhaps the neatest example of that is our REST API. That allows us to communicate directly with the organization's quality systems to upload full results to or download test methods from a centralized cloud location. This virtually eliminates paper data logging and other forms of intermediate data collection. We can communicate directly with other systems across a variety of protocols, and like many of our testers, we have full support for barcode scanner input, where a user can scan to input part info, scan to select a program, or scan to even start a program. Like many of our other popular testers, we've included options for advanced authorization and authentication, or A3. An A3 access control system provides enhanced security and operational efficiency by combining strong user authentication, fine-grained authorization, and centralized access management. Key benefits include improved security, granular control, auditability and compliance, and reduced risk of data breaches. Even with A3 disabled, 5 generic user classes can sign in with fixed roles and password policies. With a local A3 option, an unlimited number of unique users can have logins to the device. Admins have the ability to oversee those user permissions and express them across other A3 local configured systems. And all user actions will submit to the audit trail log in compliance with 21 CFR Part 11. With the A3 network option, some might know as single sign-on, all the same core features of an A3 local configuration are there, but instead they're managed by a network administrator, usually in your headquarters IT department. Astra Dash is ready to support all of the most common leak testing methods, and more are on the way in the future, so stay tuned to uson.com and follow our LinkedIn page for the latest on our developments. And lastly, we know how precious that space is in a clean room or other manufacturing stations, so we've designed an accessory kit for mounting the unit to a wall or a rolling rack, freeing up that bench space for you. The next frontier in leak testing is here, and it's called Astra Dash. It's available now. We'll be reaching out directly to anyone who submitted questions in the Q&A tool. We invite you to visit uson.com/Astra Dash to download our brochure, schedule a demo, or request a quote. Thank you for attending this exciting launch event and for coming with us to the stars. Have a great day.